Hi, if you're watching this video, then this probably means that you and I at some point have had a conversation about your own health and fitness journey and your desire to want to commit to your health and fitness journey. Whether it's because you want to mindfully lose weight, or maybe you want to mindfully gain weight in a way that is healthy and lean, or maybe you're regulating some health conditions or a multitude of health conditions that you want to do that organically and you don't want to do that by over-medicating or medicating at all. Whatever the reason is, this is a really important conversation. And I think there's a reason why everything falls in our lap and comes into our life the way that it comes into our life. And I know when I started really committed to my nutrition and fitness journey almost 4 years ago, I was a new mom, the 4-month-old baby. I was 25 pounds over my pre-pregnancy weight. And even though I was breastfeeding and I was doing what I thought was the appropriate thing to do after having a child as far as eating, etc., I wasn't losing the weight. And on top of that, I had really bad postpartum depression and anxiety. So my decision to start exercising and to really start looking at how am I supplementing my body and how am I nourishing my body came from a place of really almost desperation. Like, I was at a point where I needed a solution and I needed it now. And when I came across my friend, a very good friend of mine, who I saw was doing what I wanted to do, she was working out from home. I also didn't want to leave my house. I didn't want to leave my baby with anybody, so I was having a lot of anxiety about that. She was getting great results. She was feeling fantastic, looking fantastic, and I said, you know, what she's doing might very well be the thing that works for me. So I reached out to her, and she offered me this workout kit. And I was like, yes, because frankly, I didn't have room to say no. I was in a position where it was like now or never. And I knew that I needed to do something drastic if I was going to change how my body was functioning and how I was feeling. It's very difficult to take care of a baby when you're feeling that bleak. And if you're a mother, you know that. It's very difficult to take care of children when you feel so depleted. And it's like hard for you to wake up. It's hard for you to do anything. And so what she offered me is what all members of the Workout Warrior Wellness Studio receive. So joining our studio, you are going to receive a fit kit. And now the fit kits are even better than when I joined, because they include something way more comprehensive. So every member of the Workout Warrior Wellness Studio, when they come in, first thing we do is there's this form that you're going to fill out. If you're watching this video, you're on the form, most likely. And in that form, I'm going to ask you a series of questions just to get a better background on what your story is. What's your relationship to fitness? What's your relationship to food? What's your relationship to supplementation? Have you ever supplemented? Do you know much about supplementation and why it's so important? I'm going to get a little bit of background on you there, and then we are going to set up a call and I'm going to help you enroll. I'm going to walk you through the enrollment process. The enrollment's going to be sent right to your inbox, and from your inbox, you're going to sign up. And when you're signed up, two things are going to happen. You're going to go straight into the Wellness Studio, which is an online group inside of Facebook, and it's a private group, and it's only for my clients and some of my coaches that help me run that group as well. And in that group, you're going to receive a few things. You're going to have a place to check in daily and share post-workout photos if you want, or what you are eating, or ask questions. So it's a place for you to have your own accountability system. The other thing that's going to happen in that group is that every single day a coach is posting something beneficial or informative or inspiring depending on the theme of the month. So like right now, I'm filming this, it is February. We are working on spiritual growth inside of the Wellness Studio. So not only are we focusing on fitness and nutrition, but we're also talking about our spiritual development, which is such an important component of holistic health. So we're talking about that in there, and every month the topic changes. And so we are bringing you this variety of education on wellness that you get access to, whether it's a video or an article or one of us going live and talking about our personal experience. And so immediately you'll have access to that, and you'll also immediately have access to your workout library. So imagine Netflix, but for fitness. You're gonna get all these videos of all these different workout programs. You're gonna sign in with your email and password that you use to enroll, and you're gonna be able to scroll through all these tiles of workouts. And up top, you can organize the scrolling by type of workout, length of workout, if there's a particular trainer in Beachbody that you really like, that you want to be able to do their workouts. So you can kind of sift through all the workouts. There's even like family workouts you can do with your kids. It's pretty cool. Postpartum workouts, yoga studio, even if you just want to focus on yoga, you have some of those workouts in there. Excuse me. So you'll be able to access that right away with your email and password because it's all digital. And then within 3 to 5 days, you're going to receive a package in the mail. And the package in the mail is going to contain the rest of your things. It's going to contain the nutrition containers and the nutrition guidebook. These two things match up with all the meal plans in the programs. So when you open up a fitness program, you're going to go to a button that says program materials, and you're going to see the nutrition guide, the nutrition info there. Every single workout program has a meal plan that goes with it. And the containers in the guidebook explain how that works and why it works and how to use that. So the nutrition component is essential to really get the optimal results of the program. And we make it easy by providing these tools like the book that explains it thoroughly and the color-coded container system. So you can just do like color matching instead of trying to measure half cup, quarter of a cup, whatever. Makes it really easy to travel with food as well. And then the other thing you're going to receive in your kit is Shakeology. You're either going to receive a bag of 30 servings or a mixed box of 24. I typically like to pair you guys with a mixed box because you get to try different flavors. And so that kind of gives you an experience of like, what are the variety of Shakeology options that I have. Now, Shakeology is extremely significant supplementation. When I first joined and she started talking to me about Shakeology, I didn't know what it was. I thought it was like a protein shake or something like that. Something like what everybody else kind of sold or created. And I was already using a protein shake. I was using Sun Warrior. I've used Sun Warrior, I've used Vega. I've used the best vegan supplementation you can find in a like market. And so I wasn't interested until she started talking about the herbs that were inside of the formula. And a lot of them were Ayurvedic herbs, like ancient Indian herbs that are used for healing. And I knew about those herbs because I was adding them to what I was using to navigate my own conditions, because I have a variety of things that I was diagnosed with very early on. I have a congenital heart condition. I have polycystic ovarian syndrome. I was diagnosed with reactive hypoglycemia, and I was also diagnosed with pre-Hashimoto's. So I had a handful of things that I was regulating via herbs. So as soon as she said that those were in there on top of like 50 other herbs, I was like, wait a second, maybe I should look at this thing because it's all packaged for me in the perfect proportion and I don't have to go buy everything individually. So once I started using it, my immediate reaction was just awe, really. I went from being so anxious that I couldn't sleep at all, even though my infant was sleeping at night, to finally, after 7 days of using it consistently, being able to sleep the whole night through. It completely changed the dynamic in my body, how I process sugar, how I process cravings, my mood swings, my level of stress, my bowels, everything. It just helped me regulate so powerfully and so quickly. So when you receive your mixed box of Shakeology, here's what I want you to do. I want you to use it every single day for the completion of the box. Once a day, every single day. The basic recipe I use with it, which works really well, is 16 ounces of liquid, ice, a fistful of spinach or a green cup of spinach. Your containers are going to get a green cup. That's a cup. You can make a green cup of spinach, a banana, and maybe some nut butter if you want to mix into there, and then blend and drink it that way. And here's the thing, Beachbody has a 30-day money-back guarantee. You could literally use that entire box of Shakeology and return it empty and say, I didn't like this, or it didn't work for me, or I didn't feel a difference. But here's what I know. if you commit to that for the full 30 days, like I promised my friend I was going to do it for 30 days. And if I didn't feel amazing at the end of 30 days, I was not going to drink it. I can pretty much guarantee you'll have a ridiculous improvement in your overall well-being. And that is the power of proper supplementation. People don't understand the power of supplementation. Unfortunately, in this day and age, our food source is just not enough nourishment for us to really live an optimal experience of life. Ideally, we would just get all of our nourishment from our food, but the quality of our food has been really, really degraded. And if you're navigating with health conditions, then you definitely know the importance and significance of supplementation. So I'm including underneath this introduction video, a video on Shakeology. That's my favorite video. And you'll find it in the form where the creators, the formulators of Shakeology are actually talking about why they made it the way that they made it. And it's just really informative. It's really powerful. It really gives you a breakdown of why this is such a significant formula for the human body. So you're going to get that already included in your pack so that you can try it for either 30 days or 24 days, depending. I recommend the mixed box just so you can sample a bunch of different things. And my favorite mixed box is the vegan, what's called the vegan barista blend. So it brings a vegan chocolate recipe, a vegan vanilla, and a vegan cafe latte, which just tastes like coffee. It tastes like a much better frappuccino, in my opinion. So that's what you're going to receive 3 to 5 days after your enrollment. Now, you're automatically going to be in a group, so you can start working out, or you can start your yoga studio, or you can start whatever you want immediately. And then in a couple days, you'll receive the rest of it, and you can jump on using your Shakeology daily and also figuring out the nutrition containers with the program materials in your workouts. After you enroll and you receive your materials, I also offer you guys a call to help you get sort of oriented, maybe help you pick a program if you're not sure right away which one you want to do, or help you understand the nutrition guidelines. So I make myself available for a 30-minute call for all of my new clients so that I can help you go through all your materials and you can really understand what you're working with, okay? So that's everything that you get when you join. Of course, my support as well. I am in there daily in the group, checking on you guys, answering your questions. And then once a month, Sable and myself, she's one of my coaches, and we founded our coach community together. We go live inside the wellness studio and we do free coaching with you guys. So that means any questions you might have or any situations that are coming out, we coach you through that in the moment for an hour. So you can expect to see that from us every single month. And we make an event in the group and we have you guys save the date so you know exactly when that's going to be happening. All right. So I'm so looking forward to welcoming you into the Workout Warrior Wellness Studio. I love to make videos while I drive because I get super inspired. So that's why this is happening. Of course, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. And if you're watching this inside of the form, go ahead and fill out the form, follow all the steps. It'll tell you exactly what to do in order to finalize that. And then we will get on a phone call and I will send you the enrollment after I ask you a few more questions of what you are wanting to use or what you feel like you're needing. And then together we'll go through the enrollment on the phone so that you can make sure that you got everything just right. Okay, so have an amazing day, and I'm so excited for you on your journey. So excited to welcome you into the studio.